Why do so many get lost in the illusions of life while you stand firm, your vision clear? In the quiet depths of your brilliance lies the immense power of being underestimated. As the chosen one, you are destined to defy expectations and transcend the ordinary. Through subtle moves and unwavering determination, you skillfully navigate a world that never sees you coming, leaving others puzzled, wondering how they were outmaneuvered. Your first strategy is mastering the art of subtlety, a silent force that shapes the world without leaving a trace. Subtlety is the invisible hand that guides rivers, steering them without the world ever noticing your influence. You handle complex situations like a phantom, slipping through unnoticed yet leaving an unforgettable mark. Your power lies in your ability to move without disturbing the waters, to speak without raising your voice, and to act without drawing the attention of those who might oppose you. This means you don't boast or bluster. You enter a room and command it without uttering a word, your presence a quiet storm that others can't quite grasp. People underestimate you because they can't see the strings you pull, but that's how you control the game. This quiet confidence is your armor, a shield that deflects attention while you work your magic behind the scenes. You understand that the loudest voice in the room often holds the least power. True influence is wielded in whispers, not shouts. Subtlety is your most potent weapon, a tool of influence and control that others are too blind to see. You've learned that to bend the world to your will, you must first become invisible, slipping through the cracks of reality like smoke through a keyhole. Vidura, the sage of the Mahabharata, wielded his wisdom like a silent sword, cutting through the complexities of court politics with unparalleled subtlety. His words were whispers that moved mountains, his counsel a gentle breeze that redirected the storms of destiny. Though his hand guided the course of kingdoms, his presence remained a shadow felt but rarely seen. This strategic invisibility allows you to manipulate outcomes without ever being caught in the act, much like Vidura, whose wisdom and subtle diplomacy steered the course of empires. You are the quiet architect of your own destiny, building empires brick by invisible brick, your subtlety a force of nature that cannot be contained. The second way you play your card is by harnessing the power of reinvention, an alchemical process that turns the lead of setbacks into the gold of opportunities. You don't just adapt to change, you command it, reshaping yourself and your circumstances like a master sculptor chiseling raw stone into a masterpiece. Reinvention is your superpower, a force that allows you to rise from the ashes of failure with even greater strength, like a phoenix reborn, with flames that burn brighter each time. This manifests as an uncanny ability to transform challenges into stepping stones. When others see obstacles, you see a forge where your metal is tested and tempered. A setback isn't a wall, it's a door waiting to be opened, and you are the key that unlocks it. You understand that stagnation is death, so you continuously evolve, shedding old skins like a serpent, emerging renewed and more formidable than before. This isn't just survival, it's a relentless pursuit of growth, where every misstep becomes a lesson and every failure a catalyst for reinvention. Your power to reinvent is also a weapon against those who seek to bring you down. They may think they've cornered you, but just when they believe they have you figured out, you shift, change shape, and slip through their grasp like water through a sieve. This ability to transform not only keeps you ahead of your adversaries, but also keeps them perpetually off balance, unable to predict your next move. You are the embodiment of resilience, like Jiro Hoshi, the visionary Japanese engineer who, during World War II, revolutionized aviation design despite overwhelming odds. Facing immense pressure and limited resources, he transformed seemingly insurmountable constraints into innovative breakthroughs. His relentless pursuit of excellence allowed him to adapt to challenges with a mind that refused to be constrained. You are not confined by circumstances, you redefine them. Reinvention is your art, your science, your secret weapon. You emerge from each challenge more powerful, more dynamic, and more unstoppable, proving that the only constant in your world is your ability to change everything, starting with yourself. The third way you play your card is by mastering the art of timing the silent pulse that governs the rise and fall of empires. You don't just act, you wait, you watch, and you strike at the exact moment when the world is most vulnerable to your will. Timing is not just about patience, it's about wielding time itself as a weapon, cutting through the fabric of reality with the precision of a surgeon's scalpel. Every second you hold back sharpens the blade, every moment you wait is a coiled spring, ready to unleash a force that changes everything. This means you know when to speak and when to stay silent, when to move and when to be still. You've seen those who rush, who jump at the first opportunity, only to find themselves trapped by their own impatience. But you are the one who waits in the shadows, letting others reveal their hands while yours remains close to your chest. You understand that true power lies not in constant action, but in knowing when to act and when not to. Your patience is not passive, it's a storm gathering strength, a predator stalking its prey, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. Timing is your secret, the decisive factor that turns potential into victory. You bide your time like Tamar in the Bible, who, though wronged and underestimated, used patience as her greatest weapon, waiting until the scales of fate tipped in her favor. Dealing with injustice and betrayal, she carefully chose her moment, knowing that premature action would lead to failure. By holding back until the precise moment, she secured not only her future but also the legacy of her lineage. Like her, you understand that timing is everything, that sometimes the greatest strength is found in the pause, in the breath before the plunge. You are not just a player in the game of life, you are the one who controls the clock, who dictates when the pieces move and when they stand still. In the art of timing, you find your true power, a power that turns the tides of fate in your favor with the precision of a master chess player making the winning move. The fourth way you play your card is by cultivating unshakable faith, a force that anchors you in the storm, keeping you steady while the world around you crumbles. Faith is not a mere belief, it's the iron core that fortifies your spirit, the bedrock on which you stand, unyielding as the winds of doubt and despair howl in your ears. Your faith is a shield, impervious to the slings and arrows of misfortune, a force that turns adversity into mere noise against the unwavering strength of your conviction. In your daily life, this manifests as a relentless determination to stay true to your beliefs, even when the world tells you to surrender. When challenges arise, others may falter, their resolve cracking under pressure, but you hold fast, your faith a lighthouse guiding you through the darkness. It's not about blind optimism or wishful thinking, it's about knowing deep in your bones that your path is righteous, that your cause is just, and that nothing can sway you from it. This faith is not passive, it's an active, burning force that fuels your every step, pushing you forward when all others have given up. Your faith is your foundation, the immovable anchor that grounds you amidst chaos. When the world around you becomes a maelstrom of uncertainty, your faith keeps you centered, unshakable, a mountain rising above the storm. You are like Polycarp, the early Christian bishop who, when confronted with the threat of death, stood unwavering in his beliefs, refusing to renounce his faith. His conviction was so powerful that even the flames intended to consume him seemed to hesitate, as if in reverence to his unyielding spirit. His steadfast faith became a beacon of strength, a testament to an indomitable will that could not be broken. Like him, your faith is a testament to your strength, a symbol of your unshakable resolve. You are not easily swayed, not easily broken. Your faith is your power, a force that transforms doubt into dust beneath your feet, a weapon that turns obstacles into stepping stones. In cultivating unshakable faith, you become more than just a believer, you become a beacon, a living testament to the power of conviction, guiding others through the darkness with the light of your unwavering spirit. The fifth way you play your card is by becoming a catalyst for change, a living spark that ignites transformation in everyone you encounter. You don't just talk about change, you embody it, radiating a force so powerful that those around you can't help but be drawn into your orbit. Your very presence challenges the status quo, shattering the chains of complacency and lighting the way for others to follow. You are the wildfire that sweeps through the old, the stagnant, burning away the dead wood of outdated beliefs and clearing the path for new growth. This means you don't just follow the rules, you rewrite them. When you walk into a room, the atmosphere shifts, charged with the electricity of potential. People see you and realize that what they once thought impossible is not only achievable but inevitable. You are the embodiment of your values, living proof that change isn't a distant dream but a tangible reality, here and now. Your influence spreads like ripples in a pond, touching lives you may never even meet, inspiring others to break free from the chains that have bound them for too long. Your power as a catalyst lies in your ability to inspire, to awaken the dormant fire within others. You challenge the status quo, not with rebellion, but with undeniable truth, showing by example that the way things have always been is not the way they must continue to be. Like Sarma Bilchezu, who broke through societal barriers by becoming the first woman in Europe to earn a law degree, you demonstrate that limitations are merely illusions waiting to be dismantled. Her unwavering courage ignited a revolution in a male-dominated field, paving the way for future generations. Her achievements were not just personal victories but catalysts for widespread change. Similarly, your presence ignites a flame of transformation in those who dare to stand with you. You are not just a player in the game of life, you are the one who reshapes the board itself. Your influence is a force of nature, unstoppable and transformative, leaving nothing the same in your wake. By becoming a catalyst for change, you don't just change the world, you become the very force that drives the world to change itself. The sixth way you play your card is by embracing the shadow, the hidden realm of your psyche, where darkness and light merge into the raw essence of your being. You don't shy away from the parts of yourself that others might fear or deny. Instead, you dive headfirst into the abyss, knowing that within the darkness lies a power unmatched by anything found in the light. Your shadow is not your enemy, it is the wellspring of your strength, the reservoir of wisdom that only those brave enough to confront their inner demons can access. This means you acknowledge your flaws, your fears, and your deepest desires without shame. Where others might crumble under the weight of their imperfections, you stand tall, for you know that true power comes not from denying your shadow, but from integrating it. The anger, the pain, the ambition that simmers beneath the surface, these are not weaknesses but sources of insight and energy that propel you forward. You use your shadow as a blade, cutting through the illusions that hold others back, carving a path toward authenticity and wholeness. Embracing the shadow allows you to navigate the complexities of life with a depth of understanding that few can match. You see the world not in black and white, but in shades of gray, where every action, every decision is infused with the richness of your full self. This integration of light and dark gives you a perspective that others lack, enabling you to move through the world with a confidence born of true self-awareness. Like Sedna, the Inuit goddess who was cast into the underworld and rose from the depths as a figure of immense power, you take the darkness within and mold it into a wellspring of unparalleled strength and authority. Her journey through suffering and rejection did not diminish her. Instead, it forged her into a deity of the sea, commanding respect and reverence. Through her transformation, she gained dominion over the very forces that sought to overpower her. Similarly, you transform your inner darkness into a formidable source of strength, emerging more powerful and authoritative than ever. You are not afraid of the shadow because you have made it your ally. In embracing the parts of yourself that others might fear, you achieve a level of wholeness that is both rare and formidable. You are a force of nature, complex and complete, wielding the full spectrum of your being with precision and purpose. By embracing the shadow, you become not just a player in the game of life, but the master of your destiny, unshakable and unstoppable. The seventh way you play your card is by practicing strategic withdrawal, a move so precise. It's as if you've vanished into the night, only to re-emerge stronger, more focused, and ready to strike with renewed force. You understand that every battle, every challenge is a test of endurance, not just brute strength. When you step back, it's not an act of retreat, but a calculated pause, a moment to preserve your energy and regroup, knowing that this temporary withdrawal will allow you to outlast and outmaneuver those who foolishly press forward without pause. This manifests as the wisdom to walk away from futile arguments, to step back from draining situations, and to withdraw from battles that are not worth your energy. You know that not every fight is worth fighting, and sometimes the greatest strength lies in knowing when to conserve your resources. Your withdrawal is a tactical retreat, a move that others may misinterpret as weakness, but you know the truth. This is where you gather your strength, rebuild your reserves, and prepare for a more decisive victory. Strategic withdrawal allows you to see the bigger picture, to understand that life is not about winning every skirmish, but about securing the ultimate victory. Like a master strategist, you withdraw when the time is right, using the pause to reflect, to plan, and to prepare for the next move. This is not a retreat into defeat, but a step back into the shadows where you can regain your footing and strike when the moment is most opportune. You embody the principles of Sun Tzu's The Art of War, where retreating is not an act of fear but a calculated and masterful strategy. Like a seasoned general, you understand that stepping back can be the most powerful move, allowing you to conserve energy, regroup, and strike with precision when the time is right. This strategic withdrawal is a testament to your wisdom and control, revealing strength and restraint. By withdrawing, you confuse your opponents, outlasting them as they waste their energy on fruitless pursuits. You are the silent force, the storm gathering on the horizon, waiting for the right moment to unleash your power. In practicing strategic withdrawal, you play the long game, ensuring that when you do step forward again, it is with a strength and precision that leaves nothing to chance. The eighth way you play your card is by conjuring your inner alchemist, turning the lead of your challenges and failures into the gold of success and wisdom. You don't just face obstacles, you transmute them, harnessing the raw energy of adversity and refining it into something far more potent. You are the master of transformation, an alchemist in the truest sense, bending the elements of your life to your will, reshaping the seemingly impossible into tangible reality. In your daily life, this means you approach setbacks not with despair, but with curiosity and creativity. When others see only failure, you see the base material for your next triumph. You take the ashes of what was meant to destroy you and, through the fire of your determination, forge them into the foundation of your next success. Your creativity is the philosopher's stone, the secret ingredient that turns every obstacle into an opportunity. It's not enough for you to simply overcome, you elevate, transmute, and transcend. Alchemy is not just a metaphor for you, it's a way of being. You embody the principles laid out by ancient alchemists like Maria the Jewess, whose groundbreaking innovations laid the foundation for modern chemistry. Just as she revolutionized the understanding of elements and compounds, you transform the elements of your life, turning every failure into wisdom and every challenge into a stepping stone. You refuse to settle for the ordinary. Instead, you relentlessly pursue the extraordinary, using your creativity and innovation to transmute the mundane into the miraculous. You are the force that turns lead into gold, not by avoiding challenges, but by diving into them, extracting their essence, and refining it into something that others can only marvel at. Your life is a crucible where the fires of adversity burn hot, but instead of being consumed, you emerge stronger, purer, and more powerful. In conjuring your inner alchemist, you don't just play the game of life, you redefine the rules, proving that with the right mindset and the right tools, anything can be transformed. You are the architect of your own destiny, endlessly creative, relentlessly innovative, and unshakably powerful. You've mastered the art of playing your cards in ways that others can only begin to comprehend. With subtlety, you move through life like a shadow, unseen yet powerful, bending reality to your will. You harness the power of reinvention, transforming every setback into a stepping stone that elevates you above the fray. Your timing is impeccable, striking with precision when the world least expects it. You've embraced the shadow within, turning what others fear into a wellspring of strength. And you've learned the wisdom of strategic withdrawal, retreating not in defeat, but in preparation for greater victories. Your alchemy is unmatched, turning the base materials of adversity into the gold of wisdom and success. Now, you stand at the crossroads, a chosen one, destined to face life's challenges with an unparalleled strategic and transformative approach. Your identity as a chosen one isn't just a title, it's a call to action, a mandate to live with confidence, creativity, and an unyielding belief in your power to shape your destiny. Life will throw its challenges at you, storms that would drown the ordinary, but you are no ordinary being. You've learned to turn every challenge into an opportunity, every obstacle into a victory. So as you move forward, carry with you the knowledge that you are the architect of your own fate. You've been given the tools, the strategies, and the wisdom to not just survive, but to thrive. Accept your identity with the confidence of one who knows their worth, who understands the depths of their power, and who is unafraid to wield it. Now it's time to share your story. Tell others how you've played your cards, how you've turned the tides in your favor, and how you've emerged victorious where others have fallen. Your story is not just yours, it's a beacon for those who are still finding their way, a guide for the chosen ones yet to come. Share it boldly, for in your words lies the power to inspire and to change the world. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please remember to subscribe and hit the like button. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next video.